Cleaning the glasses. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. And today we've got something a little bit different for you. Back in front of the camera. Don't drop that. Ooh! So today, in the honour of it being Halloween soon, we thought we'd do some pumpkin carving. We do some pumpkin carving every year. If I can find some pictures, I'll try and put them up on screen here, if I can, right in front of Emily's face. Block it off. I've done things like Pikachu, 8-bit Mario, the Avengers logo. You always do like a big scary face, or you've done a scary house, haven't you?
I'm terrible, so I just Google easy pumpkin carving ideas and do a face. So that's my level of skill.
So this year we've been to Lincoln Donington Hall and pick your own pumpkins. Emily got this guy, which was a medium, was it?
Mm-hmm.
And I got this heifer, which is a large. Was it a large? So I got that one.
And then we've got 2 little baby ones for Morrison's as well.
£1.50 for 2. So we're going to be doing 4 pumpkins. I'm going to be on this big boy. I'm going to be doing a Minecraft design. Emily's going to be on this medium boy, doing
a face, of course. A monster face.
Is it Mike Wazowski?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, Mike Wazowski face. And then we might do one of these each. We'll see what time we get. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to start really quick. I'll probably cut. We're going to draw our designs out here, and then we'll show you what we're going to draw. So I'll see you guys in a minute. There we go. So this is the design I'm working off. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that because I've drawn it in paper. Of course I've drawn it on paper. I've drawn it in pencil. But that's the creepy design. So I've got this off of a very old post on DeviantArt. And this is all going to be hollow, so you'll be able to see through, as will his eyes and his mouth and this hole. And then this is just going to be thin back layered, so it's going to be a slightly different colour, different shade when it's lit up. What have you got? So
a monster face.
She's doing like a Mike Wazowski kind of face. She's just in the process of penning it, so the mouth is here, but it's in pencil. These horns are going to be cut out bits of pumpkin that she's going to stick on top. This bit's going to be hollow, this bit's going to be hollow, and the centre of the eye is going to be hollow, and then this bit's going to be slightly layered back bit, so it'll be a different shape. So, now that we've done this, I guess we better start. So I'm going to do my creeper on this guy, on the big boy. Move that little one out of the way. What are you going to do your Mag Wazowski on? Okay. So we've got some blunt knives, which are good for hacking, aren't they? And we've got some little knives, which are good for precision. And we've got some spoons to hollow them out. So then we're going to start by taking the tops off. Actually, I've heard that you're supposed to take the bottom off, because then you can put the candle on the bottom and put the pumpkin onto the top of it. Should we take the tops off? Stay with tradition? We'll take the tops off. So we'll do that and hollow them out now.
Yes!
Oh, we're in.
Oh.
Do you know how to smell pumpkin? Right, let's get that off.
Are we having a different bowl for the image that we want to keep?
What image do you want to keep?
Like the proper pumpkin, but not like the sugary bits and the seeds.
Yeah, Yeah, so if you want to scrape out the inner bits and the seeds first,
Yeah.
and then we'll empty the bowl and keep the insides that you want to keep, because you want to cook something with it, don't you?
Yeah. So if anyone's got any recipes for any good pumpkin soups, pumpkin pies, or anything else that you make with pumpkin, not something we normally do to this extent, but seeing as Daniel bought the biggest pumpkin in the world, I don't want it to all go to waste, and our hamster won't quite eat this much. So any good recipes, pop the link below, or give me some ideas what I can do with it, because I am gonna have so much pumpkin.
So much pumpkin.
Oh, there's so much gunk.
Okay, guys. So top tip: if you're ever doing this, one of the best ways to get the stringy stuff off the side. Some people say scrape with scissors, with spoon. So like scrape it off. You could that sometimes works. It's the traditional way, I guess. You could do what Emily's doing with a knife and can hack it. The single best way is scissors. You go in, you get spoon or tongs. Could be a good idea. Maybe your hands as well. And you just snip all the stringy stuff off of the side and get it out. And that's the best way to get all the gunk from the inside of your pumpkin. So we're going to crack on with that now. I'll lend you the scissors in a minute, Emily, and we'll see you guys in a minute. So just saying the other day when I recorded my Fortnite video that I'd not been in front of the camera for a while. I'd done a lot of Minecraft, but it's actually been even longer since you've been in front of the camera, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Which was the last one you were on? Overcooked?
Maybe.
That was a long time ago now, though.
Yeah.
It was before V for Vanilla.
Well, I've been back at work since September, so Dan's still working from home. But I'm a school teacher, so we went back to school in September, and it's been busy. So I'm on half term now, so this is my chance to kind of relax, have a little bit of time, do something a little bit more interesting.
I mean, this is how we spend our Sunday evenings. So.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to a week off. What are we going to do on my week off?
Not what we can do, is there? We're locked down. We'll start a board game competition, board game tournament, just the two of us. We've got really into like weird board games recently. Like less Monopoly and Dominoes and more Taverns of Tiefenthal. They're more like, they're not Dungeons and Dragons, but they're more like leaning towards the Dungeons and Dragons side of board games rather than like Monopoly.
Yeah, it's a new way of board games. We've got a couple of really close friends who kind of got us into it.
Shout out!
So Molly and Will, we play a lot of board games with them. It's pretty much all we do, which might seem a little bit odd for 23, 24-year-old friends to spend their weekends playing board games. But we really enjoy it. And we spent a lot of time over the last few months, once we were coming out of lockdown, at Red Panda, which was the local board game cafe.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he's just closed down.
Sad times.
Yeah, due to lockdown, it couldn't keep the business running, which is a real shame. But hopefully, someone else will take on the mantle and start it up again, because it's one of our favourite kind of days out. You know,
I told you we're not starting a board game cafe, okay?
We've got enough.
No, we're not. Not letting other people play with my board games.
I think we've hit, after my birthday, I think we've hit 90 now.
Yeah, but that's not 90 new wave ones. That's
No.
90 of any board game.
But it's a good mix. So yeah, we have. That's one of the things that kind of keeps us entertained. So on our week off, we'll probably play quite a few games, have a bit of a tournament, so I can win.
Ha! We played Exploding Kittens yesterday. 3 times. I won 3 times. Yes, I did.
I also won 1.
Not Exploding Kittens.
Mm-hmm.
No, I won 3-0. And then we played chess, and technically I won, but I let him win.
No, it was a stalemate.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
I think we're about done. We're about to clean them out. It's taken us 30 minutes, so from start to finish. So we're all good. We're all hollow-ish. Mine's still a bit stringy, but if you light the candle in it anyway, it goes nice and dry.
You can make sure that the bottom's kind of flat, so you've got somewhere to rest the tea light.
Yeah, well, I'll get to that in a bit. So now we're going to start. Oh, my phone! No, don't get covered in pumpkin juice. Now we're going to start, right?
Sure.
Yeah. So I'm going to start with drawing mine on a little bit in pencil, just so I've got the impression, and then we'll.
Pen, if I'm more confident. Right.
Then we'll go from there.
Done. I've got to. You can't see it. I've got to kind of carve the ears out, the horns, so I can't really draw those on. And mine's a really easy design, and I'll still manage to mess it up. So I'm just going to cross my fingers and kind of hope for the best.
I am done. Yes. Can't see it because it's in pencil, but it's there. And it's just more the indent so that I can actually start carving. Shall we go?
It's a super interesting video, isn't it, when they can't see anything we've done so far, apart from make a mess.
Yeah, but I'm hoping that with the time lapses it's not going to be that long, so it'll be quite interesting. So we're going to start carving. Do you want the little knife?
Do you need the little knife?
Not right now.
Intricate.
Not right now.
Okay.
Right.
I'm going to go straight in.
Let's get in. A hole that's too small for the width of my knife. That's why I need a pumpkin carving set.
I was talking about wanting a pumpkin carving set for Christmas, but where am I supposed to buy a pumpkin carving set in December?
The internet.
I suppose I could buy it in October. That involves being.
You buy it in October and give it to me now and have it as an early Christmas present.
No, because we'll do that, and I'll give you loads of early Christmas presents, and then you'll still want a real Christmas present at Christmas.
Nah, that's not me.
At one point, I was going to buy a tortoise, but I would have had to buy it when they hatched, when the tortoise hatched in like October, and we both know that he just could not have coped with then not having an actual Christmas present on Christmas Day.
You could have put a little bow on his shell.
Dan is one of those people. I know that we're carving pumpkins for Halloween and it's October, but I'm going to talk about Christmas because it's the best time of the year and you can't tell me otherwise.
Wonderful time.
And if you do have to tell me otherwise, I won't listen. Dan's like a child on Christmas Day. He wakes up at like 5 a.m. I wake up a few hours later and see him staring at me. He's been waiting for me to wake up, counting down the minutes.
Get up.
We go downstairs and he wants to open presents immediately. He's so giddy. And it's really nice, but also I'm getting to that age where I want a lion.
No one wants a lion on Christmas Day. Christmas Day, you get up at the crack of dawn, open all your presents, get high on sugar, and then run around like a madman the entire time.
Nah. Our family's always done Christmas a bit differently, so
Weirdly.
we open presents really, really slowly over the day. So we kind of we get up like at a reasonable time, like 9. Open a couple of presents, then we have a breakfast, then we open a few more, and we kind of make it last all day. So we don't open all of our presents until like we finish at like 5, 6 in the afternoon. Which makes it really, really nice because you kind of appreciate everything a little bit more, and it gives you a little bit more time to kind of appreciate what you've been given, rather than just ending up with a pile of things.
Pile of goodies.
All at once. If your family do something similar, let us know, because it's a constant debate about how we're going to do things when we've got our own kids, or when we decide to do Christmas on our own.
Can you guys hear that? The fridge makes gas noises. I say this all the time. It does. Gas. A gas is a mob in Minecraft in the nether. And it goes and then it goes and attacks you. And that's what our fridge does. Everything but attacking. So, as you've been watching this time lapse, you'll have been listening to some music. Now, I don't know what the music's going to be at the minute. The time lapses that I've recently started doing in my Minecraft videos, I've stuck to one song at the minute. I have a couple lined up, and the one I'm stuck with is Motor Hums by the 126ers. And it's on the YouTube Studio like music place where you can get songs copyright free, and so I can use them in my videos, and that's where we'll be getting all this stuff you've heard from. But I don't know what we're going to be having yet. Emily wants to help me with that and wants me to go through it with me and help me pick some songs. So let me know which song. I'll do a couple of different ones over the different time lapses. Let me know which ones you like the best, and what kind of vibe you like listening to when you're watching a time lapse. Because obviously I like more upbeat kind of music to listen to a time lapse when I'm watching like Mumbo Jumbo or Brian or something like that. But if you guys prefer something different, let me know and we can try it out.
We'll talk about the dog and see if we can get some advice.
Yeah, go for it.
I don't know how to introduce it. You introduce it and then I'll have it.
Dog!
So, we're thinking of getting a dog. So So I really want a dog, and Dan really wants a tortoise. So we're getting a dog. But we're having a really hard time because we thought about rescuing. But obviously, it's difficult if you've not got someone at home all the time. So Dan's at home at the moment, but we don't know when he's going to go back to work, and we kind of don't want to bring a dog home and then not be able to kind of give it what it needs. But also, all the rescue centres around us, like Lincoln, Newark, Doncaster, even down to like Sheffield and things, like further down in Yorkshire, further up in Yorkshire, there's a really low availability, so we're on the wait list for quite a few.
Which is good.
Yeah, it's
because
great.
it means that there's no dogs going homeless or being left or anything.
Yeah, but it does kind of mean that we're struggling to get a rescue. So we're looking at kind of buying from a breeder, and it's such a minefield. Not knowing kind of where to start. We want to obviously find like a good kind of reputable breeder. We're willing to travel a little bit, I suppose, to get one, like 50, 60 miles or so. So essentially, if you've ever bought a dog, we just need some advice on where to start, because we don't want to go wrong. We want to make sure that we do everything by the book and get everything right. So if you have any advice or kind of tell us where to start or give us any idea of where to start looking, please let us know, because otherwise we're just going to talk about it for the rest of our lives and never actually get a dog, and that's the worst.
In terms of what type of dog we want, I think we'd be happy really with anything, wouldn't we? But,
yeah, we want something not too big.
Yeah, the only thing is we don't want a big one, a massive one, because we haven't got a lot of space. I really want a Rottweiler because I had a Rottweiler as a kid, but they do get quite big, so I might have to wait for a fair few years until we end up in a bigger place, and then maybe we can get one. I don't know, but yeah, we're looking for something a little bit smaller. We've been looking at dachshunds, haven't we? I really like pugs. But I know there's a lot of problems. Pugs are genetically bred and they're not very healthy because of that and stuff, which is, difficult. But I quite like them. I think they're cute.
Yeah, like a spaniel, maybe a beagle, something kind of cute and fluffy, that will give me lots of cuddles, essentially.
I'm cute and fluffy and give you lots of cuddles.
So please, again, if there's any particular breed you would recommend, let us know what you've got. Give us some recommendations, or tell us if we shouldn't get one of those.
Okay, guys, so I think we're both about done, aren't we?
Yeah.
Let me shake this guy out.
I'm doing that now.
Might need to scrape a little bit of the gunk further out after we light it to see kind of what it looks like with the gooiness in it, level of gooiness that we've got left in it. But I think I'm about done. Are you about done?
Yeah, I think I'm done.
And let me just get this stuff off, and then we will reveal. I've not seen yours actually. I've not looked at it properly. You ready?
Yep.
Going to show yours first? Hey, that's really good, that. I like that. So this is a technique of sort of shading And if you take the skin off the pumpkin, more light can come to the pumpkin. So you're taking the skin off, and the more you scrape back, the thinner it's going to be. And that's the different layers. So that's where you see all those different, like, really intricate designs. I've done it on mine. So this is my creeper boy.
Cool.
Sticking out, so the creeper's obviously a different shade. So I think we're going to dash off, grab some tea lights, light them up, show you what they look like.
Maybe seen off all the pumpkin.
See you in a minute. Skimble-Skamble only permits safe use of matches and fire.
Do you want to try that again?
Don't burn yourself. Fire.
Apparently we don't know how to use a tea light, so we might be back in a minute after Daniel's had a lesson. Why?
Ready?
What, because you look like a fool? Are you okay?
Don't burn yourself. Fire.
Put them in and I'll get the light.
1 and 2. Hit the light. Look at that. I quite like that. You can't see your horns, they sort of go in the dark. Where's my lid? Ooh. Look at that. Hang on. I can't find how his lid goes on. There we go. So you can see my hand. You got my creeper boy breaking through the rocks. And you've got Mike Wazowski, essentially.
The horns have kind of disappeared, but...
Yeah, unless you put a tea light in the horns. Okay, guys, so I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed just listening to us natter about different things, time-lapse. We're going to try and keep it really short, but it's taken us an hour and a half from the moment we started recording, when I carried the pumpkin through there, to right now. So it takes a long time, and we have 2 more pumpkins to do, so we're just going to do them for fun off camera. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed today, guys. A little bit different. If you have any suggestions or want to comment anything about anything we talked about today, leave them down in the comments. Let me know what you want me to play, because I want to start getting back into playing some Xbox games, the camera on me, that kind of thing. Maybe get Emily to hold my hand through another set of Blair Witch. We were going to have a Marvel vs. Capcom, weren't we? Like me and Adam did. So we'll try that. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Share with your friends, because if you enjoyed it, they'll probably enjoy it too. And as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers!